Hey, what's up? We're back. We're back for another adventure for Halloween. So we're continuing our Halloween special with the next episode from the Stories Untold series. The first one we played a retro video game in a family cabin where something nefarious happened. To believe it, you have to see it. You need to check out that video. It's very, very crazy. So the next video we're doing the lab conduct, where the setting is maybe a Frankenstein's lab, where we encounter Frankenstein's monster. I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. If you suffer from epilepsy, you've been warned. Yeah, bring back the old theme here. Kind of got like a 80s synthwave video game, maybe Stranger Things for late millennials and Gen Z. Stories untold. Untold, but hopefully not untoward. We'll see. See what evil, nefarious, dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
12/19/86/23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Interesting. All right. So we might be in less of a traditional mad scientist laboratory and more of a government lab facility, possibly for aliens. I'm getting a very Area 51 vibe here. See the U.S. Department of Experimental something Sciences. Looks like we've upgraded our system. We don't have a tape deck on our keyboard. That's a lot less fun. It looks like we got maybe... It's hard telling from here. It could be discs, disk drives, or it could be floppies. We could be having the floppy disk reference here. So I'm liking the retro vibe. Okay, so this looks like we're actually... Last time we were hooked up to a TV. This looks like this might be some kind of highfalutin advanced government computer or something. You know, I always say the government's always... Was it like 5 to 10 years ahead of the public or something for what we have access to? All right, let's go check out this experiment they're referencing. Experiment 01, internal analysis. Subject J1, subject 1986, so maybe the year. MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray, the artifact, to determine its internal structure. Guessing we... Do I click E for experiment? Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? Do I do cap lock C? M for manual? Oh, okay. Okay, E for experiment, M for manual. I kept on clicking E, but that was not going to take us to a different screen. That's the first screen. Makes sense. Manual. Electromagnetic spectrum. Let's go check that out. Electromagnetic spectrum. X-ray requires apparatus. Camera monitor set to X-ray. Charge CC86 X-ray device. TV input modes. Got our RGB, full color, infrared, and X-ray. Infrared, that's the see in the dark technology. So, interesting. Let's go back to manual. Let's check out concentrated light laser. Required apparatus, laser light generator set wavelength, monitor set to RPG. Light frequencies. What if the alien's gonna manipulate reality and we're gonna measure it by all these things? Red 650. And does it say what NM stands for? I'm not a scientist, so I wish I was smarter. I know some science, but I'm not brilliant by any means. I mean, NM. Monitor set to RPG. Huh. It's gonna bother me. Okay, let's go back to here. Acoustic resonance, so sound, I'm guessing. Acoustic sound resonance is the how it resounds, if it I'm guessing the volume. And if it echoes, maybe. Resonance is an echo, like a... You guys know you're with a brilliant scientist during this gameplay. And accomplished music theorist. Acoustic resonance, resonant frequencies. If it's dissonant, then we know that it's of the devil, because that's the heavy metal is the dissonant music. So you have to be cautious. Requires apparatus, signal generator, set frequency and waveform, amplifier, set gain, waveform types. Okay. So is there anyone that's like an anomaly, like, or is it just like if the sound is super sharp, like super sharp noises? It's probably Sawtooth. Sine is probably a little more smoother, maybe more classical. Sawtooth is probably more rock and roll. Square, so maybe slightly inconsistent, maybe not dissonant, but kind of balanced, I guess. So probably like not smooth, but not like sharp, harsh noises, I guess. Set gain. This just makes me feel dumb. But I need to learn. I need to learn. I need to always learn. I can be ignorant, or I can learn stuff. I can try. Gain, right? You know, I've heard these terms. Okay, drill press is 4. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except for the camera and TV are switched off. When ready, trigger Sync Master as normal to begin drill insertion. So are we operating on this alien according to like sound waves and colors? I don't know. Very abstract thought here. Safety instructions. Use safety goggles and gloves at all time. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at the HR. It's all scientific, and then they throw in next of kin. Yeah, so it sounds like this might be our first and last day at the lab. We'll see. That's per your agreement. Follow instructions exactly. Yeah, so I'm guessing screwing with an alien is probably not conducive to our health. Alright, let's see. Can we actually... There's the test chamber. There's the camera that's monitoring the alien, I'm guessing. There's our TV units. That's where we are. Maybe signal generator, amp. Drill. We're drilling into the alien. Maybe the X-ray to see what kind of surgery we're performing. The monitors. Sync Master. Interesting. Okay. Help. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press the keys top menu move. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use the mouse cursor, select interact. Okay. Press tab. Oh wow. More stuff. Alright, so I'm guessing the alien is in here. There's our drill. I have no idea what I just did. The charge is ready. The drill is on. This supposed to be hooked up to something? This is the man way to do it. You just press things, and if you die, then the next guy learns. And if you gotta figure this out. Okay, there's our waves. This is probably the volume here, the frequency. Can we see the waves on the screen then? Idea what this does. This is terrible. Probably screwing this all up. Is there a manual? Okay. Charge CC86 X-ray device. Set to X-ray. Charging. Let's try let's start out smooth. Let's try some. Let's go back to the manual. Let's go to acoustic resonance. It doesn't say what we set it to. Maybe this is our range from 0 to 10. This is as low as we can go. We can only go 20 hertz, so that I guess that doesn't make any sense. Oh, here we go. All right, let's experiment here. There's this great meme on the internet where it's a scientist and there's a button. Well, there's like a normal person and a scientist, and there's a button, and the man presses the button and he gets shocked and he's like, "Ow, I'm never doing that again. I learned a lesson." And the scientist is like, "I wonder if it does that every time I push the button." You know, and I feel like that's kind of the scientific method, you know. And you know, it's, I have a lot of respect for science, but I found it kind of humorous. Like, it's a lot of trial and error. Okay. Can we? Can I adjust this at all? Or that will just automatically change? Okay, let's try 2.5. Let's try that at or middle kind of thing. Let's do... Okay. Okay, so that's the... What does that refer to? It's the X-ray, maybe? Yeah. So there's the RGB. That's probably like takes a picture of what's inside the chamber, maybe. And then the infrared is in the dark, and then X-ray is... So let's just see what it is to begin with. So we probably don't want to go with X-ray. You probably want to go with the standard color. So in theory, you know, I think whatever's in the box is going to show up here, maybe, perhaps. Okay. Well, let's go smooth. Let's try to start out smooth and steady and not go too crazy. Yeah. So we'll see if anything's picked up at a low frequency, maybe. Laser generation unit. Let's see if there's anything in the computer that says anything about a laser. Okay. Monitor set to RPG, lights are set wavelength. Okay. So that I don't know what the NM stands for. But let's go ahead and try if we can come up with any of these numbers by looking at the thing. As bright as that sounds. So red is 650 NMs. Okay. There we go. 650 NMs. All right. Let's do. So what this is, square damper set, monitor set to X-ray. Maybe we have to set it to X-ray. Yeah, it looks like we can't start it at color. Maybe we have to start at X-ray. Charge CC86. So yeah, let's go ahead and set to X-ray. Where's charging? This just looks like these need to be plugged in together or something. Here's the camera. So yeah, the alien's not even in another room. It's supposedly right here. Oh. What am I doing wrong? I don't turn the drill on quite yet. Can I turn the drill to... Just click the button for on and off, I guess. Does this do anything? Let's just mess around here. Yeah, it said to keep it on X-ray. Is the camera on? Oh, no, go back. I did something. Awaiting X-ray data. Is that gonna show up? Or is that gonna be on my computer? You tell me. Explain to me. Tell me what in the world is going on, because I don't know. I'm not in the loop. What am I even doing? Awaiting X-ray data. Do anything with this stuff? Yeah, maybe it's gonna show up at my computer, I'm guessing. Let's go back to experiment. Subject J1, J1986.
If you are ever unsure what to do, reread the experiment and consult the manual. It will guide you through the operation.
See if it shows up. Click and hold. Click and hold, drag mouse. Sometimes you may type. Okay. It's awaiting the X-ray data. Do I need to drill on to get the information? Doesn't seem like it. Let's make sure the frequency is set correctly. Acoustic resonance. The fire set gain. Yeah, maybe we just have to up the gain a bit. Let's knock the gain up to 5. That seems, see, middle of the road. See if we might only be able to do it at a dissonant level to be able to see it. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep the frequency that high. It doesn't tell me any specific frequencies that I'm supposed to keep it at, so I guess I just experiment around. Or maybe I'm just supposed to be patient, wait for the X-ray data, but it just feels like, you know, really ironic to have a game where they just make you wait this long. It doesn't seem like. Guessing these have to be connected somehow. That bugs me. Well, I set this to how it's supposed to be. This is probably bad. Set it this high. Just try to crank it as high as we can. See what happens. It sounds smart. Let's just keep going. Oh yeah, perfect. Awesome. Uh-oh. Going. Let's keep going. Oh, it's getting insane. Oh my gosh. Nothing. How high can we go? I'm not supposed to mess with this, but maybe maybe I'm supposed to, and they didn't say.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual if you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
All right, let's just Just turn it all off. Now it's just gonna run the battery down because it's gonna have that stored energy sitting there. It's gonna cook our equipment. Okay. Required to set to X-ray monitor. Camera monitor set to X-ray. Charge CC8 X-ray device. Okay. Is it CC86? Yep, CC86. Let's charge it. So we're charging the monitor is set to X-ray. We have to do it all in order. Okay, let's next step. Okay, what color is the monitor? The monitor is red. So we'll do 650, guessing. All right, acoustic resonance. This doesn't really tell me what I'm supposed to set it at. I think I'm just supposed to experiment with that part. Maybe just start at square. Looks like the frequency goes from 0.1 hertz to 200 hertz. I swear I couldn't get it below 20 hertz. Yeah. It says 0.1 hertz here, but I can't get it under 20 hertz. Acoustic resonance. Let's see what the thing says. Digital signal generator. That seems like the right thing. Okay, let's just keep going. Drill press. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. Ah. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So, we have to turn all that off. Is this off even? Is this supposed to be off? Right, so the camera's on. Maybe I'm supposed to go ahead and...
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
What is it even? Didn't really give us a whole lot of information. Just it looked like a big white blob, or light green blob or something. Experiment 02 service reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay. So, I think that's what we were set at. Sure, I'm sure this. Yeah, 650 amps. Maybe just try different frequencies. A little high. To begin with, so maybe we keep going. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're on our color screen. We don't need to be on the X-ray screen for this. Blue part, okay. Yeah, it looks like a heart almost. Like a heart valve, maybe. Like an alien heart. I don't know. Doesn't look like a... It's very interesting. So I'm guessing we just keep monkeying around with this then. Something getting at my leg. Okay. What do we do next? Okay. Light laser, let's try 510 maybe. Assuming we keep it on RGB to change the colors. Is that gonna do anything? Seems like there's so many variables we could just spend hours trying to calibrate it correctly. Does the color get richer the more that we up the frequency, the amplifier? Yeah, it doesn't seem to change the image a whole lot when we up the amps.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual if you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
Guess let's change it to frequency and waveform. What are we trying to do? Demonstrate the effects of laser light to begin with. We did the low powered red laser to begin with. Okay. Guessing we'll just have to go back through and try each one at different wavelengths and different frequencies, which is just madness. But that's how you do it. That's how you gotta keep experimenting until you find an answer. Okay, acoustic resonance. Sawtooth manual. Maybe we'll get it in violet mode. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be changing the image at all. It's the night. Guessing since it's a color experiment, it shouldn't matter. It should be on the color RGB channel. Red, green, and blue. Let's try some different frequencies. It's kind of high. Let's try the 666 frequency on Dissident at the highest level. Just to see what happens. How high does it go? This is hard to navigate. Very intuitive. Up the amperage. $9.99. 7.5. It's not gonna let me do it. Okay, I just have to. Man, they punish you to change the frequency. Okay. It's 50 it is. 650, let's start out with this frequency. Let's monkey around with this for a while.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual if you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
What am I doing? But I'm miscalibrating. Generator set wavelength. Light generator, yeah, this I'm setting the wavelengths. Is it not active? 650 is the first. Is there any recommended hertz or amp or wavelength? I think that would yellow the screen, or for some reason it would be. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's try some different frequencies. Is this supposed to be off, maybe? Camera's on. I don't think I'm supposed to use the drill yet. Well, shoot. There's like a endless variety of like amperages and frequencies. There's 3 wavelengths, so at least we have like 1 out of 3. But the frequencies, there's a huge variance. It's 200 kHz Z's, which is, you know, 0.1 hertz to 200 kilohertz. That's like, and I don't know how they're measuring that, but I'm guessing like a hertz is larger than a kilohertz, maybe, if that's even the terminology. Not a sound expert, but like, just seems like there's a million different variances that we could spend all day just trying to figure it out. There's no recommendation.
Mr. Asian,
Refer to the manual.
If you're having
I am.
difficulty calibrating the equipment.
510. I'm also to kind of keep my eye on the monitor, which I'm trying to do all these calibrations. But I don't think anything has changed. They made it easier to just scroll and just go through a bunch at once until we hit something that would be something. They make it so painfully slow to change the settings on this. Wait, do they have it on for?
The station. Please refer to the manual if you're having any difficulty calibrating the equipment.
Let's take a look-see. Light. Maybe we're just supposed to deal with the light and not the acoustic resonance. Yeah. Let's turn off the acoustic resonance. And let's just mess with the light. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why I thought that I had to do them at the same time. Okay. Well, troubleshooting. What? Oh, did I turn on the laser?
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
The green laser, huh? Okay, so lasers are color-coded. So let's go to the concentrated light laser. Okay, makes sense. Green. Let's try 510.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Increase. Blue laser, huh? looks like a heart.
We have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Okay, now we're doing the acoustic. Begin with the joining the 20th of the amplifier. Okay, this makes more sense. So it's a little more specific. We're not just guessing. Begin regenerating a 250 hertz sine wave with the amplifier. Let's see if I can remember. I think sine wave is the demure one. And what's the hertz? 250 hertz. Holy crap. I can only do it by changing this thing? Ouch. Well, that's gonna take forever. Yeah, let's turn this off first. $250 hertz? Does it only go to 200? It goes to only 0.1 hertz? Is it 250 kilohertz? And if so, I think it only goes to 200. $250 hertz, huh? It's gonna be about 10 minutes of the game. Now look how fast this scrolls. It turns. Oh, the pain. Oh, the suffering. They make me suffer. So I'll enjoy the game more somehow, but it doesn't make any sense. This is kind of annoying. This would be something I would fix if I was a developer and wanted to make this game a little more accessible. Because it just, you know, I mean, it's not like a rewarding, like, you figure out a puzzle. It's more of like just a mechanic that just takes forever to do. Because I know the hertz, it just, getting there is just painful. Just keep going.
Mr. Asian, please refer to the manual if you're having
I'm getting there.
calibrating the equipment.
Not very helpful. Okay, we're at the 200 hertz, 250 hertz. It's not even supposed to go that high. $250 hertz. Amplifier gain set to 1. Hope I don't have to change the hertz a lot. Okay, there's 2.5.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
How would a light ray start a heart going? That's what I want to know. Like, it feels like maybe it's electrical, like electroshock, but the light itself, like the light of the laser, I don't understand. Maybe the light, certain lights are more electrical than others, I guess, for lack of a better word. I don't know. That's the good 500. Oh, they're punishing us. Punishing us. This is like, what's the sign? Let's make sure I have the waves correct. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Acoustic resonance. Yeah, sine. Okay. Gotta be a better way to do this. What am I missing? Is it just... Oh, okay. Okay. I feel dumb, but... There we go. Just hear the machine humming. Okay. Gain of 5, huh? This game is trying to increase my education. I don't like it. I play games for escapism. This game is trying to learn me something. This one, I think. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like the same idea. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, it should just be within range.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity.
Ah.
Should we increase? To the risk of damage?
Surely nothing will go wrong.
Volunteer. Okay, we're gonna push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Running out of time? What does that mean? It's the hardest is gonna give? Maintain the current frequency and gain 5, huh? Well, that's what they had us do. Oh, we're switching to this. Okay. It's a little bit more discordant. Oh, something's cooking, as the kids would say.
Good activity.
Those Gen Zers would say.
Definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Right. Yeah, totally. Square waveform, the frequency up to 1K hertz. Holy crap. It's a very high frequency, seems like. Oh, wow. Yikes.
Full activity registry. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
Did we just blow up whatever we were experimenting on?
Try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Protective casing is off. Okay, so the heart thing was a casing, so it's like Alien. There's like a face hugger or something in there. Proceed to the drill surface. Anyway. Drill press. All equipment except the camera TV are switched off and right trigger sync master normal begin drill insertion. Okay, so we have to make sure everything else is off, I think. Equipment's janky. How do we drill? Drill press. Show all the equipment except the camera and TV are switched off and ready. Trigger sync master as normal begin drill insertion. Sync master, huh? Are these supposed to be connected? That's what I want to know. Is it supposed to be in a certain charge? Oh, here we go. Oh boy. I don't know. Like feels like it's drilling into a bank vault or something.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Am I getting radiation? Make contact with the artifact. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Okay. I saw a bright light. Wait, am I gonna gain untold knowledge?
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Just like giving us like radiation or something. And as long as I don't get probed, I didn't sign up for any probing. Uh-oh. It's aliens, you know they're gonna probe. What is that thing that is... Is that a beam of light that's coming out of its... whatever? Looks like some kind of machine. Can we do anything? We just got probed. I did not consent to that.
You have a connection to the entity's inner core.
They didn't even get me cigarettes and coffee afterward.
Conscious black box.
But
it can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
It's gonna show us how to really use our machines to make contact. It's like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's gaining too much knowledge. You wake up in a cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up, impact into the planet's surface, torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere settles into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here.
Your way through.
Get out of here. Leave craft. Leave cryopod. No pressure. Can you tell me more? Is there more I'm supposed to know? Okay. Maybe it'll work now. Leave cryopod. Exit. Their lock door is clamped shut. Is controlled remotely. Use mind powers. Memory. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There's wreckage all around. The airlock door is locked tight and a computer terminal adjacent blinks. Look at terminal. Monitor blinks paying attention. The system looks usable. Use system. You tap at the screen. The airlock door sputters to life. Splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Man, are we gonna be killed then? Leave ship. Leave. Pod. Exit.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Give me your knowledge. I want to know it all. Reveal to me the secrets of the universe. Oh, man. You squeeze the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around and you're surrounded by mangled metal.
Are we getting all of this?
Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage.
Mr. Asian, please continue.
Look around. The crash light. Smoke billows from the downship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upward, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Look at patterns. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Look at wreckage. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved. Move metal. Every ounce of remaining strength you move away enough the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights then surround you. Now attack your senses. Defend senses. I think we're just... Adjust eyes. Exit. Look around. A circle of artificial light surrounds you, set to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look. That figure! The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Bipedal's like 2 legs, right? Some sort of mask covers its face. Okay, so this is when they met the people at the lab, I guess. It beckons you to approach. Approach. Walk. Talk. Walk. To buy pedal silhouette. It's probably a little too eloquent for what we... Go. Move forward. Approach. Look at give these high government levels that it all comes down to these really hard to operate DOS story games. Look at silhouette. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask-covered space beckons you to approach. Approach. Did I already do this, I think? Approach silhouette.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
It's terrible. Okay, let's... Tell me more! Show me the future! Oh, it's too much! I now know the meaning of life. We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Am I one with the alien now? Looks like it's still bleeping. Am I supposed to learn more? Visual. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room onto our chest.
Doesn't add up.
They have tortured us.
This entity in quarantine, it expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Look at writing on the wall. That's the same thing that happened last game. Select together a series of flat sheets with symbols across them. Look at symbols. A reaction. Take sheets. Make flat sheets. Remove wires.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
Ah, the alien is trying to get us to release his buddy by using telekinesis through a computer or something. Look. Get up. Live, Frankenstein's monster, live. I give you life. Rise. Walk. Look around. Okay, so we look at raking. Look at symbols. Take flat sheets. Look at monitor. Leave room.
Doc, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision, it's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
It's too late. I'm with the alien now. I know you tried to kill me. New connection. Ready. You're gonna show me more. What happened? Now that the aliens are good, they're probably worse. Probably helping them achieve world domination. What the heck? Through the door, we find ourselves in the empty room with the device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. We are alone together. Use device.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our system.
But I don't know how to use the device.
Something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. We don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Do I have to go all the way back to the room? Wouldn't let me look at the symbols, though, so how do I know? Oh, okay. Maybe we're just supposed to match them up, hopefully. That would make sense. How the heck I'm supposed to know anything about this is beyond me. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. There's 4 rows here. And it looks like just a variance of the same pattern, so it doesn't look anything like this. line these all up? Yeah, the variables, there's too many variables. Okay, there's maybe 3 of these things. And there's one here that's blank, so maybe you just keep trying the different symbols. How am I supposed to see what that is? It's terrible. I can't make that out. And where does it begin? Okay. It's like this one. They're going too fast. Guessing this is the epileptic seizure that they warned us about. It's
They're
a
converging.
little intense.
It's over.
Oh, we've destroyed the world. Maybe they'll like us. Probably not, though. Oh no.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Crazy. That's good. Yeah, I liked it. Liked it honestly a little bit more than the first episode. So the first episode was good, but I feel like, you know, I wish they'd give us a little more information about the aliens and delve in the story a little bit. But the mechanics are interesting, and the retro style is always pretty cool. So we unlocked. Until next time, for the next Halloween episode, the station process. We'll see you guys again soon. Mwah!